Excited to be 2-0 and win kind of easily and not really probably play our best throughout the course of that game. So that's an awfully good sign. I thought we weren't quite in sync either side in some situations, but I thought offensively we ran the ball effectively, and that gave him some problems. I thought Nick was outstanding offensively, made some great runs. There were some big holes, but I thought he made some great individual efforts. Ran for 142, 3 touchdowns. That's another really positive effort. I thought Willie was again on point with his accuracy throughout the course of that game. Again, is making some good decisions. I think you see the maturing process as he manages the game. I just think you see a different, a more poised, a more confident guy, a guy that understands what we're trying to do a whole lot better than he did probably at any time last year. So that to me is, Willie's been very unselfish and again had an excellent night, 25 for 33, 300, 2 touchdowns, really doing some good things. We're showing good balance in our offense right now, and that's good to see. And hopefully we'll have Robbie back through all this next week. We'll see how that thing progresses, but I would list him probably as questionable for next week. So that part has been really positive to see. I think you see our depth, our quality of depth starting to show. I thought Jerron Kreiner, for a redshirt or true freshman, is starting to show signs of what a great player he is. And Keel Antonolan, the same thing, made some great returns. So again, I was very pleased with that part of the game. I just thought we had some miscues, some ball handling mistakes that cost us in some red zone areas from putting the game out of reach a little earlier. Defensively, we were just, I thought Toledo's strength of their team has always been their offense, but I thought our corners' position on the football the whole night was really good. The screens gave us some problems, but they're not going to, kill you. And that's what they wanted to shorten the game, and they ran it and screened it a little bit, and I thought they did a nice job managing the game. But we did a good job in the red zone, not giving up touchdowns, holding to the field goals. I thought was really key for us defensively, or the game could have been a little closer than it was as well. Special teams were really good. I thought our return game was really good. The punts and kickoff returns, and our coverage was a little bit better. So all phases, I thought we played good. I didn't think we played great or as sharp as we need to be. But again, I'm proud of the way our kids are playing. On the negatives, of this whole deal, obviously the incident with Terrell Reese is very disturbing and very unfortunate. It was a careless and selfish act, and we'll deal with that on Monday. It's unfortunate that it happened. I'm glad no one was injured, but we'll address it. These kids have been excellent for us. Terrell was suspended for the game originally anyhow because of missed classes. So he kind of, again, his commitment to our team has to be greater than that, and we'll see where that takes us. But some type of, where I'll collect all the facts, I'll have it looks like he'll be suspended indefinitely, and we'll take it from there.
What is first with some of that? It seems to me, his cutback, his sort of improvisational stuff.
Well, he has a lot of that Reggie Bush in him. They just got that instinct of cutting the ball back, trying to make a play. Nick has good instinct. Sometimes those guys cut it back too much. But Nick has been, when he's cut it back, he's been very good. Obviously, we're going to play some better people as we move forward. That'll get harder as we progress throughout the schedule. But Nick has run really well. Really pleased with the way Nick is playing, and I thought Keel ran excellent as well.
Any reason why he missed a big portion of the third quarter?
Pardon me?
Any reason why Grigsby missed a big portion of the third quarter?
Well, he was getting tired, and we wanted to get Keola some work, and Nick's taking a lot of carries. He's, I think, is 19 and 20, so he's averaging 20, pretty close to 20 carries a game, and that's probably the max. He's in on a lot of different things, but Keola, we need to keep developing our backs, and that's what we want to do.
How good of a validation win is this coach coming off what happened last week?
Well, I think it says a lot about our team, and to win like that, we couldn't have won like that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That convincingly, and not being as sharp as we wanted to be. But that just tells you the kids are, we were prepared. Just didn't execute quite as well as we did it's hard we set a pretty high standard to set the season with. But Toledo's an excellent, I think you see with the MAC, Ohio U scored 40-40 last year, I think was the Toledo game. And they just Ohio U, Miami of Ohio, and we handled them pretty easily and controlled the game. But that's, they're good. That's a much improved football team than they were a year ago. They're going to have a chance to win the MAC. I think they'll be close. I think they have an excellent chance to have an excellent season. I was very impressed with their team. They made us work, and that was good. I was happy to see that.
Talk about Earl Mitchell's performance today.
Earl's been really a pleasant guy to coach here the last 3 years, and he's just such a conscientious kid, and he does everything right. He's overcome huge obstacles in his life and has become a very good football player. He will continue to get better. I think his best football is in front of him, and I love coaching the guy. He's a team guy all the way, and he's got a chance to improve.
Is there a misconception within this offense that you can't be successful running the ball? What's Nick doing to improve that?
Well, we're just making it. We want to change the pace of the game, keep people off balance, and I thought you saw a good dose of that throughout the. We got guys coming in, coming out, running. Different personnel groupings. That gets tough to call plays and defend, just because we're changing groupings so fast, and our tempo has been good. Yeah, what Mike Cap? 9 for, wow, it's a great night. Yeah, he was really good. I missed my interview inside. I knew I forgot something. I might get fined from $12.90. Probably dock that check.
After Dean's touchdown, was that for a celebration?
That was another very selfish act, and I talked to our players before the game. That was upsetting to me because the way Washington lost that game, that was very unfortunate. And I made a point to our players, every time they score, don't give them an opportunity to call something like that. That was my message. My last thing I told the guys, so some of them don't listen as well as other ones. But we'll clean that up, and that won't happen again.
Hey, what's it going to be like to go in and face a team that's now 0-2 in New Mexico, and frankly, their season may be on the line? What's that like to go into something like that?
Well, I'm sure they're going to play hard and desperate, just like they always do. They came in here and beat us last year. They were the better team. We didn't play nearly good enough to win. We're going to go in and prepare as hard as we can, try to correct some of the mistakes we made a year ago, try to be better prepared, learn from those mistakes, and go in there and with a strong attitude. They came in here and won. Shoot, we want to go in there and win.